Hey there everyone, it's your friend Nightmare DJ here, back with another video on the Epic Gamer Friends. Today we're doing DDLC episode 1. I just tried it again, but I ran out of disk space, so I'm trying it one more time. Yeah. Yeah. Later on, I'm just gonna tell you now, I might have a friend of mine, because they might, but I don't know yet. So, for now it's gonna be me. But in the future, it might be them. So, if you notice that it's not me voicing Monica anymore, that's why. Yeah, so we're just gonna get right into it because these headphones are starting. And I really need to get this done because I'm already. 2, 4, 5. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Nightmare DJ. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Nightmare DJ, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me. I'm just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn skills before college. This is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes me happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Here, give me a minute, I gotta... I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. You read me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I... Oh, what? that you could... Sayori. Yeah? Meanie. Sayori is president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest, she inherited the title of president. That said, the future is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah. Come on. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Promises you keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of a so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake. Yes, let's go. Today I sold my soul for a cupcake. Objectively followed Sayori across school and up. A section of the I rarely visit, being generally used for activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the class door. Everyone, new member is here. I told you, don't remember. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. Pleasure meeting you. Sayori always thinks about you. Seriously, you brought me away. Nightmare DJ, what a nice surprise. All words escape you. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. If you want to say something, say it. Natsuki, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori said quietly toward the other girls. Hey, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Just don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And like you already know, right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Nightmare DJ. I smile. We do know each other. Same class. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, completely out of my mind. So having her smile genuinely feels a little strange. You too, Monica. Nightmare DJ, we made a room for you at the table. You can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cake. I'll get. Sorry. Then how about I make some tea as well? Few desks arranged to form a table. Sayori mentioned guidance that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki marches back to the table. Okay, are you ready? Stop! Whoa! Natsuki lifts it off the roof, white, fluffy cups decorated to look like cats. Ears are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate are used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were big, Natsuki. Well, you know. Hurry and on. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. Let me see if I have an knack around here I can put in my mouth, because it's a mouthful. She's left either. Shoot. Awesome. It's not accurate at all, but I'm gonna try to talk with my mouth full. A mouthful. It's delicious. beautiful and has already managed. I turn the around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to bite. Natsuki is quiet, but notice sneaking glances in my direction. She I finally bite. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it her. This is really. Thank you, Yugi. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I heard this somewhere before. I did them for you, but I thought you technically did. Seriously, maybe for you know, you. I give up on Natsuki's logic and dismiss. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set, carefully placed in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yes. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Here's just to impress. That's not insulted Yuri. I meant that, you know. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself, raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, you're the literature club. How afraid of this question. Tells me to tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. You feel right at home. President of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided? You could probably be a board member. Maybe the debate club master? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Doing a budget, publicity, and how to prepare for events. I'd take something I personally enjoy and make something special about it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica, lead. Yuri also nods. There aren't more people in the club yet. It might be hard to start a new club. That way, not many people are very interested in effort to putting out all to start something brand new. When it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Yawn. You have to work hard to convince people that you're worth it, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. And that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it! Enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why we're all so delighted by the idea of joining them, or of a number. I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Nightmare DJ, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks, but she not much reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke with a smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Oh my god, so tired. Why am I? Well, Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her. My favorites are usually the novels that build deep and complex visuals. The level of craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling me in such a foreign world. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reserved and timid the moment I walked in, but it's obvious her eyes the world looks at people. But you know, like a lot of things, deep psychological elements that are usually immersed as well. Amazing how it's so deliberate to take advantage of your own lack of completely throw you for a loop. Anyway, I've been reading a lot lately. I read a horror book once. Desperately grasps relate to the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be talking with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that for someone mentally. Yes, you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often successful in the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh? Why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes disturbed me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually about, don't you, Natsuki? What gives you that? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club. A poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! Back! Your poem just as cute as you are. Sayori stands up behind Natsuki and puts her. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poem? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? It's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Surprise. You wouldn't like them. Not right yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. She more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is oneself. You must be willing to open up to your reader, exposing your vulnerabilities and even the deep reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable. I guess it's aww, everyone's poems. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. We look quizzically at Mom. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. And we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That one is even. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Is that right, Nick? Monica smiles at me once again. Hold on. There's still one more problem. What's that? We're back on the original topic of me joining. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to buy, but I never made it in. I still have other clubs to look at, and, thought. All four girls stare back at me with dead eyes. But... I'm sorry, but... You all... I just against the girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when that is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend a day with these beautiful girls? Right. I'll join the literature. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just can't be super pissed, then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. That we can actually end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Right? So we all can share. Look over at me once more. Seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the star writing skills, I feel the anxiety welling up inside me. While girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean. Hey, Nightmare DJ, since we're already here, do you want to... That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she is all in school for clubs. Might as well. With that, the two of us depart and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wandered back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day in a club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just make the most of my circumstances. Sure. And I guess that starts a poem. Time to write a poem. Pick what you think your club member likes. Something might happen with whoever likes your poem most. We're gonna do that.